down, it's going to be pushing. LGD Gaming right now just need to slowly whittle away, try to get some farm and slow this game down.
And it's exactly this kind of gameplay, right? So path of passing allows High to come in, sneak a peek, at the same time, no fear, just camping at the sides. They give them enough vision, they know that they're safe, they can take the objective. They're not going to be punished for it once again.
Yeah, KPL will take both objectives at the same time. They'll coordinate it. Yes, the Overlord was a little bit slower, but they've gotten the Shadow Tyrant.
And we are live with the Honor of Kings
They did not take the Crimson Golem, so I guess LGD
Esports
Gaming,
World Cup Day 4 playoffs.
Victory, but at this point, KPL Dream Team, what do you think they want to do right now?
Yes, sir.
I mean, they're going to push, right? They're going to push. They're going to fix out all the lanes. They're going to make things very uncomfortable. KPL are just on all fronts. This is an all-out attack. Every single lane. LGD Gaming right now just gasping for that next breath.
Yep, they will be looking to enforce a fight here.
Yes, sir.
Hoping that maybe JR can turn the fight. He needs to be very careful about his positioning at this point. And KPL, the pressure is building.
Yeah, chance level 2 levels up against JR. Not a great situation. They're trying to defend here. Wrong looking to go in for this one, but the stasis keeping Xiong alive, at least for now. Wrong, though, he's going to be focused. He's going to go, looks like he will die. That's another 33 seconds. High, on the other hand, he's up in front. He's going to eat the infinite vastness. JR's all the way up in the front. Doesn't actually get the right target. He's going to go down. He's going to be killed.
Oh, baby.
Now. They're going to have to just back up and heal, but the base is wide open. This is scary. Xiong pushes him back. He does get that kill, so that's going to be a bit of a win. They've gotten 3 kills and only JR down, so LGD Gaming hold at least for now.
Yep, they hold on, but once again, it's the same story of this game 1. This time, can they really turn it around? Right, they actually get the kill. Once again, same exact story. Wrong dies first. Chance and Nofi are going to be cleaned up afterwards. High and Fly, the 2-team duo, going to be left alive once again.
Yes, I mean, they got those 3 kills. It was a 3-1 trade, but LGD Gaming have really gotten nothing out of it. All they've done is just delay the inevitable in the sense of just dealing with those vanguards, but they haven't taken the objectives. This is a tough spot for LGD Gaming.
Yep, they're going to lose their Azure Golem as well. High, he already has a Blood Rage. And how do you deal with that, right? The extra life, the extra shields coming out. Like they want to try.
The time flux, they found wrong. The time bomb, they're going to get one thing. They do get one pick off. That's great for Musan King. He really needed that. Now High, looking to go 1 versus 4. Here come the reinforcements. The infinite fastness, he should get on out of this one. But Fly is still up in front. Jihong is being focused. He does get knocked up, but he gets killed, and High will take that one. And it looks like they've gotten Xiang as well, so it's going to be a, 3 for 1 in favor of KPL as they look to just land in this mid lane, push it out. All they need are the minions.
Yep, they divide and conquer, and High is a menace. They cannot deal with him. KPL Dream Team looking for the 2nd game in the series, 1 step closer. Can they actually do it? They will. And what a start.
And that's all she wrote, folks.
LGD Gaming, you are too far behind.
Too far behind. We talked about the master-student thing right now, and it looks like there's a bit of a gap right here. KPL Dream Team understanding how to close out that game, how to make it uncomfortable, even from the early game. Tough situation for LGD Gaming. They have not been able to find any answers of how they can get back in this game.
Yep, it's tough, right? Because the early game is really important for the side of LGD as well as KPL. But you know what? I want to hear the thoughts of our analysts. Let's throw it over to them. Boys, do us a favor.
All right.
The KPL Dream Team sealing the deal right now. It's already a 2-0 advantage. That seems a little bit difficult right now for LGD Gaming. I know that everyone was just riding the LGD Gaming train after that first game, but in this second one, they didn't look as close as they did before.
No, it's
KPL Gaming
is derailing ever so slowly, and it's so it's hard to watch because that first game was phenomenal. Even though it was sort of like playing on the back foot at the Crystal, this one was just way too much more aggressive.
Yeah, I do have to agree with Blam here. Definitely that first game looked a lot better for LGD Gaming, but this one they're a little bit struggling. They're weak composition, a little bit too weak in the beginning. They don't really have a front line to tank all the damage, and the invasion was
Holy
so
9.5
devastating
KD.
for LGD Gaming from the get-go.
I think that this was the pick and ban. I think that the pick and ban was the part where they actually did not put themselves in the best
double
position
gold,
possible.
yes sir.
Like if you analyze the composition, there's like how many magical damage coming in from LGD Gaming. It's just only magical damage coming in from your side. Like the Ogran is just gonna be doing whatever that he wants. There's there's nothing that he needs to be worried about.
Yes, and when there's plenty of magic damage to come through, there's only one thing you can do is kind of just build that magic defense. And to be honest, under the Ogren's itemization, there is only the boots that's offering the magic defense, which really just shows Ogren's power just to be so sustainable within these fights and how great of a pick he is.
No, I just believe that there was no damage that could actually make that problem. Like you see in the last fight right over there, the way that Ogren just jumps in, not caring about anything. Wrong is already gone, but they don't mind. They know that they can still win the fight.
Yes, also I love the opening of KPL Dream Team, putting Ron at the bottom against Lady Jun, and that was a fabulous beginning. And the ball just kept on rolling. You know, Ron got so much burst damage in the very beginning, and it really pays off. Look at here, Hai is doing all the tanking while Ron is doing all the killing.
Yes, there is a killing floor on the Gorge against LGD Gaming, and it is KPL, that Dream Team, that is serving up that service. But again, I noticed in Game 2, the only time that LGD Gaming come back is when they're at the Crystal, which to me is a little bit too late and too much of a Hail Mary play.
Let's just talk the things are the way they are. That might be a flag for us to actually just pay attention to. Does that mean that the KPL Dream Team, when you're close to the Crystal,
KPL Dream Team, bro, looking like prime
Yeah, I feel like
Golden
KPL Dream
State
Team, when they get so close
Warriors.
to winning, they might make more mistakes. I feel like LGD Gaming, when they're under pressure, when they got their back against the wall, they tended to do a lot better.
Like it's easier for them to defend the Crystal than what it is just
Yeah,
to fight in the court.
I'd be a fire
It seems
pro
that
in
way,
this
'cause, I
game.
mean, if you look at KPL Dream Team,
Thoughts?
the way they play in, pre-4 minutes,
Having
they're always
Zulon
just
in
keeping
your
LGD Gaming at
jungle
those
lane?
T1s, and then
Imagine?
as soon as that Tyrant goes down, they try and take one of those side lane T1 turrets. It's literally just replay of each game.
Well, the MVP for
Fire.
this game, we had five perfect players from the team of KPL, but Hai on
Oh my
that
God,
Ogran is going
Hai.
to take the match.
No
MVP,
deaths?
A KDA of 5-0.
Yes, sir.
That's right. This Hai was
That's
really,
team carry right there.
aggressive in the beginning of the game.
Team
and, Hai
carry.
is going to be a really great jungler himself versus Pan as well. They're both really top jungler from the KPL Dream Team. And you can see here, in the very beginning, the first blood kickoff, and he just unstoppable at the very end, even getting the blood rage. So he's just like an extra man, extra life. He doesn't even need the revival here.
You know what's the difficult part over there for LGD Gaming? That first level fight, like that first minute, what happens? Ogren jumps in, and then Mayin is the one that's not paying for this. Mayin didn't clean the wave. They were not all able to protect the jungle, and then Mayin, since that moment, it was just completely just living under the turret for 4 or 5 minutes, just because of that little fight.
Yeah, he's just literally leaving everything on the Gorge for the KPL Dream Team. And if you're going to leave any little bits of these camps just left there, they're going to take it. They want the leftovers. They want to pass it all over to Inua Chance, on the Lady Sun. Because again, if you just look at that gold difference between the farm lanes on both of these.
There we go.
5K to 8.
What's good, chat? I couldn't see it. I don't know why I couldn't see it. What's good, chat?
That lane alone.
Yeah, I feel like KPL
How
Dream
is
Team,
everyone's
even though
weekend?
opening, take it.
Hello?
Give them an inch, they'll take 'em out, and
What's
that's
good,
what
Will?
really
What's
happens,
good,
right? On the
Kaner?
bottom
What's
lane
good,
also,
Killer
they got the winning
XYT?
lane. They got the winning lane
Maddox,
on the jungle
hello?
as well. So much damage
DK
here.
Games?
Also, they got 3 magical
Yo, what's
damage.
up, Uday?
Or we can just buy the
Long
second
time,
burst code, just
absolutely
take all
long
that
time
lane.
no see.
And in the end game, still, KPL Dream Team stand on top.
It is just like extremely difficult for them, man. But well, boys, did you know, like,
There we go. I
KPL
could see
Dream
chat,
Team
bro. I
not
don't know
only
what's
have
going
been
on.
here just playing the
That's
game,
my B, my
they've
B.
been actually doing some other fun stuff, and we wanted to share some of that over here with you.
Hello， 大家好，我是天云。今天呢，我和梦之队的3位选手一起呢，在比赛之前做一个小小的游戏啊。他们分别是
Yo, show me the MVP, bro.
还有花海。是这样的，这个游戏呢，你们3个人要各司其职。
Can I get a shout out? Yes, sir. Shout out to So Han. Hello. Shout out, my good sir. Shout out to you, the goat.
还有一个人呢，会告诉他要画什么，另外一个人呢，就专门是负责猜纸上的东西画出来是啥。
We qualify for Worlds and won our first trophy.
现在不能给你们
Been
看
waiting for 3 whole
挺
years.
难的。你们自己想想，你们想做什么角色？
Skibidi, that's crazy.
我来画吧，我蒙着眼睛画。
That's crazy.
告诉花海画的那个。
你就当花海的大脑。
那我这没得选了呀。
嗯，你去猜好吧。
只能猜了。
好，那我们把那个比赛马上开始来。我们的小胖先行起立，你稍微背过去一下，因为我们马上要那个来第一道棋了。你们
Hold up, hold up. What are they doing? What are they doing?
然后记得你们花海的眼罩。
Yo, shout out to Sans.
尽量不要
Yes, sir.
那个英雄或者
On behalf of the whole Tribe Gaming community, shout out to
拿
Sans.
一下笔哈，来测试一下，看得见吗？看不见吗？
日杰，
看不见。
呀，
看不见。
日杰，
看不见，全是一点都看不见。
Yo, what is going on here?
3、2、1。
What are those eyes? Oh.
OK，
先把笔
这个是对，这个是笔头朝下的啊，然后这是一张纸，对。
They're trying to draw that character and you can't see?
那我直接跟他说嘛。
你可以很小声的跟他说，然后你要教他怎么画。
这太简单了吧？
Oh boy.
这太简单了吧？
I feel like my team would suck at this, but
在
在
纸的中间，偏下一点点。
这是不是内部？
不是我，
对。
现在
this is gonna be so bad. It's gonna be so bad.
就这样吧。
可以。
I'd be impressed if they get like a circle.
第二题呢？哦，你
Oh
可以
boy.
欣赏一下你自己画的是什么。
我画的应该还行吧，我觉得。
Oh, he got an umbrella down.
真有手就行了，
你说，
有嘴就行那个。
快点，
我就画的
说
这个
我们
Oh, and he has to guess the thing.
MVP 这个那个阿里的。
阿里是吧？啊，答对，来，
画的太好了。
Oh my god, they got it.
好了，你不要走，要不要牵
This
扯
is why they're winning.
画一题试试，你跟花海画一
Because
题。
of their draw guessing skills.
第二题，
That's crazy.
啊这个哇，这个好。
This is why they're winning, bro.
就跟刚才那个步骤一样，先搞个那个标志性的东西，这样可能有点歪，可能有点不大看。
你得移一下，往左边移一点。
是这样的吗？完了，我已经不记得他长
吕布
什么样了。
什么？
吕布、
不是，
杨戬、
不是，
后羿。
不是。你做动作，
我想想，
这是把武器。
你仔细看，你仔细看。
Yo, this is the best type of like team bonding there
马
is.
上就要猜到了。
钟馗。
不是。
Professional standards.
这是什么东西？
招牌。
Please no. Please no. Do not send this to Cody. No. Ever.
画这个。
蓝。
或者你画名字的第一个字也可以啊。
像什么？这个像什么？
这像什么？
羊。
提示了。
不画了，就这样了。
很好了已经。
不画了，就这样。
你自己看
天上的东西。
你干猜吧。
你干猜吧。
后羿啊。
他确实有太阳。就是有太阳。你现在睁着眼睛画一个。
我睁着眼睛画一个。
他以前用过的名字。
Nope.
游戏名。
Nope.
用过的游戏名。整个英雄。
云。
哎，对了，总算对了。哎呀。
就是一开始我想画云鹰，就想画一个
Hold up.
火箭枪嘛，然后这个。
There we go.
穗嘛，我记得它上
My
面
fault.
那穗嘛，然后有个环嘛，有个穗嘛，我想画，但是蒙着眼睛画成这样。然后这个的话就想换一下男女特性嘛，就有头发长头发嘛，就女生嘛。
这个花的。
女生的长头发是往上长的是吧？这个你看我头发是这样的吗？
主要是云鹰的头发是这样的吧？
你对得起云鹰吗？你看看她的眼睛，你在说话。
真往下长的。
我们在最后来一轮，好吧？你们换一下角色。
True beauty realizes within the hands.
哦，又来一个。
哎，这个太简单了。
创作。
Looks like a golf cart floating.
什么东西啊？
你这个是画了个武器是吧？你是画武器吗？
That's a weapon that looks like a key.
千层已经很明显。
That literally looks like a key.
花木兰。
对，来下一个，来千层闭眼。
了解了。
好了，千层。
刚才花木兰你就给他画一朵花。
画个那个。
更明显。
他一只手拿什么？一只手拿什么？
标志性的一些东西，你知道吗
Zoe, you're the best. Thank you, bro.
是个那个嘛。
Thank you.
这是啥？
小胖画的什么东西都是一样的。 不是，
门前，
你又画了这腿。
这跟
Oh,
门田有
he's
什么关
stuck.
系？
亚历娜的武器不是有问题。
哎，你
是的，是的。亚历娜。
哎呀，快点，下一个，这题
不是
作废，，
我准备
画个大盾牌的。
我准备来个这个的。
我让你画个大盾牌。
作废，来
OK
下一把，来，
这
个简单吧？
这个有点难。
画了个胡萝卜。
胡萝卜，
是胡萝卜吧？我画了个胡萝卜吗？再看一下，绿色的。
画了个圆，现在我上延伸了。
你画东西是一样的。
That looks
画了个爪子，画了个坏的胡萝卜。
这个够了吧？就做的东
looks
西。
like a cactus to me.
庄周，
你画个人物吧，我就画个
是人吗？
画个人也可以。
庄周也不是，
不是
关羽也不是，
不是
还有做的。
对。
Oh my god, he's hitting the eyes while blindfolded.
蔡文姬，
哦，耶！
白菜，那蔡文姬跟白菜有什么
不是菜啊，
你一一解释。
绿色的菜不就是蔡文姬吗？
你一一解释一下，你画的东西是什么？
OK，这个弗赖嘛，代表英雄花木兰，然后我画了2个轻剑的那个双刀。
说实话还不如。
Oh, those are swords.
然后中间还没画出来就猜出来了。
啊，这个是你自己都忘了。
They're extremely accurate for being blindfolded. Like there's
我
no
把他
way.
那个长
If I was blind like
圆
that
形的武器给搞出来。
and I was drawing like a face, bro,
这个胡萝卜，你说一下是什么东西？
the
我是想
the
画
head
白菜
shape
的
would be like
胡萝卜哪有
an
绿
like an
色的
oval,
我首先是拿了
like
一支
you know,
绿色的笔，然后我照着白菜的形状
and then the eyes would be outside the actual circle. You see how the eyes are like inside the circle? Not me.
那
Not
不
mine.
是这一坨
太绿了呀。
旁边这一坨是
To
啥？
go to bye. See you later,
画蔡文
Sans.
姬的脸了
我只能说很胡萝卜。
是的。
Have a good one.
好，那我们今天玩了2轮，发现
I'm
好像还是
Shoxing,
第一
yo,
组
Primal,
然
yo.
后画的，小胖猜的
Hold
效果比较
up
好。小胖这个
主要我这个简单，故事里简单。
你的天赋不在画画上，
主要
我只能说
就有些黑洞，他刚才直接把
压力大
不是画海
那题直接
没有教我怎么画，你知道吗？我看不见，我不敢去乱下笔。你觉得教他怎么画？
不是你这种得心里有那个。
不是，你得大概位置在哪？
There's one stream what's going on.
交换有
We are live watching the Honor of Kings Esports World Cup. We are currently in the grand finals, and KPL Dream
That
Team
did
is
look
winning
a lot
2-0.
of fun, man. That
Winning
looked like
2-0.
a lot of fun. We gotta play that later.
And yeah,
Yo, we gotta try it out.
Here we
man.
are.
I will be the one like kind of guessing.
Hello,
maybe.
Naomi, hello.
Maybe you are better at drawing, Blam.
I'm
Good
not
morning,
that good at drawing.
good evening, good
I
afternoon.
didn't inherit any good drawings from my parents, but I'd definitely give it a go. It would be good bands, as we would say in the Britain.
Lads, we're gonna move into game 3. Right now it's do or die for LGD Gaming. They came in here with the goal to at least just take
Primal
the one
with the
victory.
oil up
This is
comment
not
3
new
times in a
for
row.
them. They've been
His
0-2.
favorite words.
Yes.
Like they've been 0-2
Oil
and
up.
they've won at the end and they've turned things around. That's the way how they crowned themselves champions that last final. Can they still do it?
Yeah, I feel like they can do it, and they're in the same situation right now. 2-0 in, and they got like 2-0 versus TS. They're 2 points behind. But they got 3 points back at the final moment. So maybe it could happen again.
Right now, as we know that we are going to have the same rotations as we have in KPL Dream Team, Pang and Inu
No,
are
after
going to
those
come in for this game
rotations,
3.
or-
High and Chance are going to be subbed out.
Yeah, I mean, like I said,
After
to,
that
again,
team
Get
bonding,
earlier
there's
on
no way
when
they
Hai
lose,
is
bro.
in that game,
That's why they're
he
winning
just
2-0.
takes
There's no way.
prisoners. So maybe we'll get a little bit of a tamed KPL Dream Team, and maybe LGD will take this.
It's
third
impossible
Let's
to
wait and
lose
see.
after
Amazon Arena, we're
that
ready
crazy
for you.
team
Let's
bonding.
go.
As Isaac was saying, LGD Gaming,
Like, you see that break between after they finished game 2?
In that finals, they were able to
After they
reverse
finished
sweep,
game
come
2,
back to-
they
from Team
went
Secret,
back
from
to
the depths of hell, so to speak, being
the
down
locker
0-2.
room. They were like, all
But
right,
this is a completely
put the
different
blindfold up.
monster in KPL Dream Team.
Exactly. Same position, different lessons.
let's
right?
do
But
the
we know that
blindfold,
LGD learns fast
get it
and
going.
They learn pretty hard.
And we're
as
gonna-
well. So 2-0, KPL Dream Team looking to close.
We're gonna
this
start
series
practicing
out with no
our
blemishes
our
on their
blind
record,
drawing
3-0.
skills again.
Yeah, very clean
for this
thus
last
far,
match.
But again, LGD Gaming have kind of extended the games a little bit. Like the
OJ
average
Lex,
game times have been much longer for
that's
KPL
crazy.
Dream Team. I'm wondering if they're starting to fatigue.
Yeah, that's
kidding.
true.
It is fun seeing you on streaming though. Thank you,
Trying
bro.
to drag the game out for as long as possible. And you can see KPL, they want to enforce their will. They want to end the games earlier. Now, KPL Dream Team, once again, they allow the
Yes, sir,
Eagle
DK.
our lead. Is that a mistake on the side of LGD Gaming?
All right, we're in the draft
To
part
be honest, I'm not
of the third game
sure
of the
if that's a mistake
Honor
as
of
yet. We
Kings
gotta see the
Esports
draft
World
here, but
Cup.
I think that LGD Gaming banning out the
Can
Dahlia
KPL
speaks
close it?
volumes. They're like, hey, this has actually been a menace. We need to control this one going in, but they're turning it around. They're going to flip the switch, so to speak. They're going to go for Ogren and the Lady soon.
Yeah, but you can expect that they will come up with the counter picks, and
We've
that's
seen
exactly what's
how
gonna happen.
Pang was
The
drawing
going to help them pick up the Musashi for
the swords
jungler or the clash. You know, Musashi could
the
go
drawing
anywhere
part
at this point,
of
and
the blindfold,
of course the
so
Mortar in the mid.
he's locked in,
this is
bro.
also a flex
I just
pick,
know
right?
he's locked
Mortar
in.
can go in the roam, Mortar can go in the mid. So this is keeping things pretty open for the side of KPL Dream Team.
Yeah, their drafts are on points. They're very, again, very flexible. You talked about that versatility that they have, and the players.
Yo,
can also
Mosey
play
looking
any sort of
dangerous.
hero, so they have a
Look
lot
at that
more control in
character,
terms
bro.
of how they want to do it. They see what the draft is coming towards them, and I mean the Ming is going to be picked up here, but they've already got the counter pick in mind.
Yep, exactly. Like, there is so much anti-heal. The Imperiled State coming in from Musashi's duel to the death is going to be quite difficult to deal with for the side of LGD Gaming. But here comes the silver lining, right? It's only a single target. So if they put it onto Ming, if they put it onto Lady Sun, if they put it onto Ogren, that's one member only. The rest of your team can cover you. They can come back and win the fight for you as well.
So, okay, we saw this earlier today, the Lady Sun Ming going up with AGG, right? But KPL, they had that kind of that counter pick. They went with the Guan Yu, and they kind of tried to divide them as much as possible and just kind of control them. But, this is one of those games where, hey, your back is on the wall, LGD Gaming. Is this the combination you want?
I mean, this is
Sponsored by Doritos, Sony,
right?
so
late game, I think they are looking at the
Sony,
late game. By the performance of LGD Gaming against KPL Dream Team, I think it's safe to assume that LGD Gaming, they're preparing for the late game strategy, right? Sure, they want to try and put up a resistance in the early game. Look at the Sun Ce pick. I like this. It gives a lot of early game rotation. The moment you hit 4, the set sail is going to help you a lot. But KPL Dream Team, gonna look at the potential counter picks here. It is gonna be the Guan Yu as well as the Lady Zhen. So, I mean, it's just full-on control. 4 different members. In fact, all 5 if you count Arlie's ultimate as well. 5 different CC skills available on the side of KPL Dream Team.
So much control, and this is the power of this draft here. I mean, they're going to pick even the.
I just think KPL is going to win,
bro. LGD Gaming didn't have the greatest of games last time. They
just because
of
Wrong's pick.
Frost. I've always joked around saying that this is a poor woman.
Look at that guy, bro. Look at that character.
How's this mid lane going to work?
That's
out?
unlosable.
I'm not a huge fan of the LGD Gaming's pick for Princess Frost. I think it's a little bit too squishy. At the same time, mobility may be an issue, right? But hey, I'm not the coach for LGD Gaming, neither am I the coach for KPL. It is up for them to make their own history. LGD Gaming against KPL Dream Team. Potential last game of the series.
Yeah,
let's go.
This is going to be game 3, but you are, of course, the coach of Team Falcons, at least from what I remember, no?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
All right, but we're going to get into this one. This is, of course, game 3. So much on the line. LGD Gaming, it's a do-or-die situation. They need to have a much better early game. KPL Dream Team really stuck it to them, especially early. They were controlling the map, making things just really difficult for LGD Gaming.
Yep. Right now, Ogren, the Spear of Returning, right? Available now. They need to return.
All eyes on KPL, no fear.
Yeah, and looks like LGD
just because of his character
again, just play a little
that
bit
he's
standard
using
in the sense of the mid lane here. But the Princess Frost is going to be going into the bottom lane to deal with Inuo. Does need to stop him out again. KPL have picked the Arlie almost every single game. At least, I mean, today definitely, but even in the past, right? This is a team. This is a hero that they love.
Yeah, for good reason, right? It's been working perfectly. And for the first time, LGD managed to put a little bit more pressure, right? LGD Gaming, they protect their buffs as well. And you can see the Ogren Musang King will be having the benefit of the teamwork coming in from LGD Gaming.
Yeah, no fear still up in front. Again, this is the moats that we know. The Cannon Blasts have been on point, but he provides a lot of vision, right? He's literally not only in your heads, but he's also in your jungle. And look at this. It's an opening, and it looks like Pong is going to take this free Azure Crimson, Azure Golem, but no, they're going to turn this around. They turn this around instead, and Musang King, now he is actually going to look to defend this one. Pong is looking to just walk away.
Yep, they won't be able to punish that move. Maybe No Fear is the target.
Yeah, he's going to be slowed down, no real chance, and he's going to give up First Blood, and that's a huge win for JR. Get that farm, get himself that.
All right, they're coming back. They already got a
Level
kill in
4
early
has been
game.
achieved by Xiang as well. Set Sail gonna start
That's
the first few
huge.
rotations around the map. What
Showing
are they looking
signs of
for?
life.
I'm not sure just yet, but definitely controlling the map is of utmost importance right now.
LGD
They're
Gaming.
starting off much better. This is the LGD Gaming that we know of. They're going to push ahead. They're going to look to just kind of create a little bit of space. They've got a little bit of an advantage
Frozen
here.
getting
How do they play with
pieced
a
up.
lead, which we haven't actually talked about throughout the entire day?
Well, they need to make sure they get a kill. And
Xiang
this
getting pieced up.
Scary combination. Razor Cavalry along with the duo to the death. That's going to be
Eye
the
for an
last
eye.
straw for Xiang here. Had a good start. No way. We're going to shut you down immediately.
Yeah, immediately. And Musang King just trying to defend his own jungle. He's going to deal with the top lane and said, let Xiang kind of make his way back in. He's going to go the slow road, the walk of shame, if you will. And JR,
Oh my God.
still up in front in the duel with Inuo.
They're getting into it.
To limit his farm as much as possible.
Yeah, but it's really difficult, right? These first few rotations by Wrong have been quite painful for the side of LGD Gaming. So far, you can see JR not doing too much with the opportunities presented.
Yeah, and Wrong is playing a little bit of a different hero. I mean, this is the first time he hasn't played Shangguan in this fight. Oh, but Inuo, taking a lot of damage. Needs to be a little bit careful right at the limit, so to speak.
Yep. No, with the Maple Dance, he has a little bit more room for error at this point.
Know if you're gonna try to steal this.
Okay, that's gonna be picked up. Musang King will happily take this one. And again, it took a village to kind of ensure you kind of protect your own jungle here. And LGD Gaming
Both
have
teams
prioritized
tied
that.
in
This
gold.
net worth lead is literally neck and neck.
Yep, and you can see a very nice holding of the Crimson Golem for the side of Xiang, allowing Musang King to benefit off of that. Once again, double buffs. Finally, LGD Gaming hitting some strides, at least in game number 3.
You gotta protect your buffs, and I think that they're trying to prioritize it, realizing that KPL Dream Team, they make you suffer because they take these buffs away, and you have no room to really kind of get any sort of farm, and Musang King has suffered because of KPL's movements.
Are they gonna try to piece up Xiang right here?
Yeah,
or
but
no?
for the first time, JR is leading in the farm lane.
First time? All right.
First time.
Yeah. No, that's good for them. Oh, but
the ambush, bro.
They don't really care. And Jiong
The double?
is going to go down, and they're going to look to turn this around.
Oh, wait.
Jay is the last man standing, but really not much he can do. No damage.
Set Sail looking to find some openings. Not going to happen. This will be a scouting Set Sail instead.
Oh, he does connect. He did find the launch up onto No Fear, and that's going to create some space. They are going to take the Tyrant. That's a pretty a good objective, at least for LGD Gaming.
Yep, I think a decent trade, right? You take your Tyrant, yes, you sell away too long for the moment, but as a mid lane, he's a Princess Frost, it's okay to let him be sold for a couple of times.
Yeah, and Rong now making an appearance here, pushing out the bottom lane with Inuo. They're going to look to just put a little bit of pressure on that bottom T1. Tough situation. Again, JR needs that farm, needs that space. Did get first blood, but again, if you're not getting some space to farm, you're going to have a rough time.
Yep, and perfect use of the teleportation portal. They will tank for the tower to allow Inuo to get that T1 on the bot. And this is so efficient coming in from KPL Dream Team.
Yeah, and I like the fact that
I'd say kind of a close game, but
the rotation, he's in the bottom lane.
I think
he's
KPL's winning.
Bottom T1, but you've actually forced JR to make his way to the top lane now. He's going to be up there. He's going to look to take
a little bit.
Crimson Golem with Jay. He'll happily take that one. But again, he needs that space, but this movement is a lot of wasted time.
Well, silver lining, JR, he does have pretty decent farm at this point. 5.5 minutes, we could be looking at an Eternity Blade coming out.
Yeah, they're going to need that one. They're going to take that one, probably look to duel at that point. But again, No Fear still up in front, providing vision, throwing out those cannon blasts, just being a nuisance.
Yep, I'm just concerned about the defensive capabilities on the side of LGD Gaming because they're pretty tanky on the side of KPL Dream Team.
Yeah, very tanky. And, I mean, it seems like they're not really looking to take this fight here. Inuo is going to go portal to the bottom lane. He's going to be just pushing that one out. Fly, again, makes the rotation. He's going to take the top T1. And the Guan Yu, again, he's like a lane pusher.
Yep, they're just melting the turrets down, right?
Yep, 2 towers to 1.
And most importantly, this leads into, map control. And KPL Dream Team, they can be so suffocating with it.
Yeah,
we're going to get into it here soon.
Fly has actually had to make the rotations. He's a little bit behind in terms of levels with
KPL's got more levels, bro. They got a level 11
camping out in that lane. He's
been
sticking there. But again, Inuo will be pushing the bottom lane. How much farm can he get?
It's pretty difficult at this point.
Here we go.
Because I think LGD Gaming are going to start playing a little bit
Here we go.
Okay, all right. It looks like they're going to go for the Azure Golem. Just, again, contest. Pong still up in
front.
Got that. It looks like he's gonna just let them go. LGD Gaming do secure that one though.
Okay.
Yep, it's all about the timing right now. KPL Dream Team, they have the prio on the lanes. The lanes are pushing in. So this is a perfect opportunity to look around the map. What else can we achieve? It could be a potential flank there by the KPL Clash Laner Fly.
KPL not giving up the Crimson Golem. They're going to take that one, and they're just
What's
going to
good,
zone them
Biscuit?
away. Pong will be up in that one.
What's up, bro?
Again, just he's got the level advantage.
Good morning,
He's
good
starting
evening,
to kind
good
of pull
afternoon.
away. Musang King is looking to play a little bit riskier in terms of the invade, but he's going to actually back off. And some of those steps, I mean, it doesn't seem like much, but again, it's just wasted time. But as they're going in for this one,
here we go,
Pong
here
on
we
the
go.
backside, he's going to go 1 versus 4. He needs to be careful, but Musang
boy.
King is in the
Kill,
duel.
he's
He's going to go
still
down.
alive,
He knew it was
dude.
showing up
Tang
at
is
the
still
right time.
alive. Oh my
Xiang
God.
now, oh, Jay's going to be killed. And it looks like they're going to back off at this point, but they've gotten 3 kills, a
That's
double
a
going the way of
triple.
Fly.
Yep, this is a painful one, but Fly, he's gonna help the team complete. The
looking
rest,
like
No Fear will not
over.
use the Cannon Blast, but JR taking a huge risk though.
A huge risk. You know, he's going to step back, provided a lot of space. You've gotten the kills. And again, just more room to push wrong, just pushing it ahead. And they're going to look to take this T1 or at least put some chip damage on it.
Yep, so you can see the benefit of this drop, right? KPL Dream Team, just a different class. 5 different members, 5 different control methods. They split the fight. Once again, LGD Gaming, they can't figure out what the win condition is against the likes of KPL Dream Team.
Yeah, Fly just dive in the towers. Oh, look at the perfect. He just barely survives. Fly right there, just diving in between towers. It was like the Venn diagram. He does survive. But Musang King now, he's going to look. He just wants to get his own farm. He needs to get going. Literally 2 levels behind Pong at this point. Really, really like a rough situation.
Yep, and I was talking about them being a little bit
completely
tanky,
agree.
right? But this is complemented by the damage as well.
KPL's
Savagery
chemistry
of
is
Kirasu
insane. Yeah,
Savagery
bro,
on the
it's like
hands of this Guan Yu for Fly.
unreal.
And he's going to have the Blazing Cape shortly. Adding on to that, the additional armor pierce from the Meteor, making a lot of damage, taking away a lot of life from the side of LGD Gaming already.
Yeah, and look at Inuo. He's got the net worth advantage. He's taken over from JR, who had a slight edge going into the early game. Did have that, that first blood head start, so to speak. But now LGD on the defensive, basically just like trying to get as much farm as possible, whatever is littered around the map.
Yeah, they're kind of being boxed in, right? And this is the perfect situation for the side of KPL Dream Team.
Yeah, and it looks like the bottom lane is going to be pushed. Oh, Set Sail does connect onto 2, slowing it down, but the minions are looking to just kind of slowly make their way up. Yuan is going in for this one. No, he's going to list that back out, excuse me. Fly in between, just pushing the lanes. Again, just creating space, and he's done a little bit of chip damage, at least in the top lane.
Yep, it's all about sinking the waves once again for the side of KPL Dream Team. 5-1, not exactly a very heavy kill game for either side, right? But you can see the structural damage that KPL Dream Team have laid upon LGD Gaming, starting to show very huge cracks between the two.
Okay, Honor of Kings is not about kills. I know it seems weird. It's all about objectives, and KPL Dream Team is playing the objective game to the T. They've kind of forced them out, and again, it's not about getting massive number of kills and to pad that KDA. It's about just taking all of the objectives and, again, taking the crystal in the end.
Exactly, a very strong understanding from the side of KPL Dream Team. And of course, they want to make it perfect because this is the potential last game of the series. KPL Dream Team, they don't want to miss out.
Oh, don't you kind of feel like LGD Gaming are playing a little bit scared at this point?
Yep, I mean, you can understand why, right? Because if they make a mistake, they get punished for it and they lose the game, it's game over.
Yeah, and it looks like KPL imposing their will on the enemy team here as they take.
I don't think there's a way they lose this.
Back to back, both the Shadow Overlord and the Shadow Tyrant. That's going to push it.
They're
LGD
treated
Gaming
up,
right now,
level
grasping
15.
at straws, trying to find themselves some sort of
Here
space,
we
some
go.
sort of gap.
Oh
He flashes back. He's got the shield.
Stun.
Fly goes in, gets the charge, and he's going to knock
That guy's
him
like
out.
low
He's
but
get the
not
kill.
dying.
Pong going deep. He doesn't care. He
Pong
wants those
level
kills,
15,
and now he's
almost
turning
16.
it on. And it looks like Musang King and Jay, the last 2 remaining, double kill
Stun.
with Pong, and they look like they're going to get
kill,
more. JR is down for the count as well, and Musang King, he's getting pinned between all 4 of them, and it looks like he's going to go. Eventually, he will fall.
Yeah, but they're left with 3, and this could be number 3 for the side of KPL Dream Team. It all falls down onto Jub, but what can he do against the likes of the members of KPL? He's gonna try, it's not gonna work. As the Vanguard approaches, aced for the side of KPL Dream Team. It's looking like a closer here.
And this is looking like it's going to be it. I mean, yes,
is it over,
Zihong,
DK?
JR, Xiang back on the
Be
list.
honest.
That Crystal, though, has taken so much damage already.
Be honest with
the
me.
Vanguards are pushing, but it looks like KPL Dream Team are like, hey, we have plenty of time. We're up 8K. It's only 11 minutes. We're going to back off and just kill you in the next wave.
We'll give you one last stand, and this has to count for
Dude,
the
they're
side
all
of
level
LGD
15.
Gaming. This is tournament life on the line. No blemishes so far for KPL Dream Team, and it looks like it's going to be kept that way.
Yeah, it's looking to be kept that way. LGD Gaming here just trying to defend, push things out, slow it down. How do you do it when, you know, almost everyone from KPL Dream Team can jump on you. They can ambush you. They can find things out and just make, you know, again, they
Yo,
have
DK,
a
is
far
this over?
superior
Be
team
honest.
fight.
Yep, and the range, the reach they have is extremely far. No fear the Cannon Blast sets them in place. Very easy stuns for the side of Fly to capitalize on as
Wrong
well.
didn't even
And
heal
Duel
up,
to the
bruh.
death available. Oh, ultimates are up on the side
He's
of KPL
overly
Dream Team.
confident.
Yeah, look at how KPL Dream Team
He
are
knows he's
forcing
not
the
gonna
mid
lose
lane,
this.
pushing them back so that this creates
Pushing
space
in with
so
half
they can
HP.
take that top T3. That looks
That's my
like
hero.
it's going to go down right now. Inuo will take that one. Now, KPL Dream Team, they're just going to wait for the next minions. They've been slowed down. Nice Cannon Blast connecting onto 2. Sticking around, waiting in the wings,
They're
waiting
just
for the next one, and they
defending,
go.
bro.
And
It's
Pod
not
goes in for this
looking
one. They've
good.
got the charge back. And then
Oh.
Busan King has already
Yeah,
been
double
killed. And
killings.
Fly making
Oh
the
my God, he
wings.
got
He's
a
a little
killing
bit low,
spree.
and it looks like they don't care. Pond continuing to just go in
GG.
for it. Jay is down for the count. The Crystal is it, and it looks like KPL Dream Team will take game 3.
This is a masterclass coming in from
GG.
the boys of KPL. That's why they call the Dream Team. No blemishes, no loss. They crush every single person, every single team, and now they're gonna crush LGD Gaming's key as they put both hands on that trophy.
KPL Dream Team, this is exactly what we thought they were
Well
going to be,
played.
but again, did you expect them to like maybe lose a single game in this tournament?
I mean, if there was any team
Good
to do it,
sportsmanship.
it had to be
I love it.
LGD Gaming, but it's just a different class
And
of players
we
coming
are
in from
live
KPL's
on our
Dream
Kings
Team.
Esports World
I
Cup.
mean, it's heartbreaking for LGD Gaming. Yes, they're second place, and yes, they're going to come home with a
KPL
lot
are
of money.
your
But you know, the KPL Dream Team, this is what they were
EWC
built for. They have this all-star squad, and it looks like they're going to be walking into
Finals,
to the trophy ceremony
Yes, sir.
here.
That's right. After all the days, the multiple hours, the multiple games,
Dang.
welcome
Dang.
everyone. The world champions is gonna be the KPL
Must be
Dream
nice.
Team for the Honor of Kings
It must be nice.
Invitationals mid-season 2024. Put that key
Well, that
in,
looks
boys.
sick. That looks sick. I love it. Congratulations.
All right.
Can we get a round of applause?
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for your winning team, KPL Dream Team.
The golden rain is
Fire.
pouring, the crowd are
I love it.
roaring. This will be the moment for
I
KPL Dream
love
Team
it.
to be crowned as the new king. One more time, some voices over there. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your amazing performance as well. Watch out for the stairs. Come
The
join us
golden
on
rain.
the stage, please, everyone.
He was so happy he couldn't contain himself.
It's okay. You're so thrilled. It's a little very slippery for us as well. All right. I believe this will be the time where we have some shared thoughts with the new world champion. Here we go, standing by the head coach from KPL Dream Team, Gamini. I believe this will be
That's a
very
lot of
stressful
players.
journey for you. You shoulder a very huge responsibility as a head coach. So how do you think about the entire journey? What will be the things?
Look
you
at
want
that
to say to your
group of
teammates?
goats,
作为
man.
我们 KPL 王者荣耀梦之队的主教练，相信对你来说是一个具有非常大的压力以及很多责任感的工作。这一整个旅程对你的感觉是什么？有什么想要分享的吗？
我觉得我们能来到沙特是非常神奇的一件事情。我觉得沙特这边是非常的有意思，非常有趣，能够体验到这一次 EWC 的比赛，我觉得非常的开心。我们也很开心能够拿到这一次的冠军。
It's been a magical journey. Here we go. We're standing in Saudi Arabia, Riyadh. It's such an honor to standing right here because it's a massive international tournament. So we are very honored to be here, win the final champion for the entire team.
Amazing, amazing. So I'm sure this has been a great journey for everybody. From the start, from the get-go, from the moment they knew they're going to come to Saudi Arabia for the Esports World Cup, up until now. Is there something that added to their character, to their personality?
What is happening? Listen, Glow. We are watching the Honor of Kings Esports World Cup. Grand Finals just happened, and this team won. They're the Grand Finals champions for Honor of Kings.
So I made such a deep bond with the other bros that stays at the same room in the hotel as we do, and I think we will be creating that bond forever. Brotherhood.
Amazing, amazing. Now,
I love it.
If I would have a question for every member,
It's good, Alex.
Yes.
When they go back to China, after winning this
Yeah, they
amazing
swept,
tournament
bro.
right here,
What's good, Jake?
if they're gonna be asked, how was Saudi Arabia? How was Esports World Cup? If they can say it in one word, what would that be?
这一次来到利雅得参加我们的 EWC， 这回到上海、回到中国之后，如果有人问你说，哎，这一次的旅程会怎么样？你会用怎么样的一个词来形容这全部的旅程的意思？
非常开心吧，对。
It's been a very thrilling and happy moment and journey, magical journey for all of us.
Amazing. What about the others? What do they have to say?
What do you want to say with the cheerful moment, Chance? 此刻是属于你们的时刻，有什么想要和各位分享的吗？晨晨。
就特别开心吧，然后接下来也会继续努力，对。
Yes, sir.
谢谢你们。
Thank you so much for the support, and I'm very happy to receive the kind of honor, and while trying my better in the
Look
future.
at the fans. Look at the fans.
So I believe that it has
They know
a
he's
very
that guy.
deep meaning to you as well.
He's
when
looking
this
like that
honor,
guy,
so you
bro.
feel like it. 我相信对于你的职业生涯来说，这样的一个冠军会有非常深刻的意义。你觉得它的意义是什么呢？
它有很多吧，就包括这一次来到沙特，来到利雅得，整体也是感觉比较奇妙吧。然后也是为数不多的几次能够出国来到这边。进行一个当地的一个文化的交流的一个机会，然后这次的比赛的话，可能对我以后的职业生涯来说的话，有很大的帮助吧。然后包括也更深层次的接触了身边的顶尖的队员。
Do you think they'd ever say like, "Yo, I'm that guy. Enemy team sucks"?
All right, that's been a very
They don't know how to
rare and
jungle
different
properly.
experience for all of us because we never, like,
They
seldom
couldn't
have the
touch
chance
me
to
in
go
top
abroad,
lane.
go
They couldn't touch me in
overseas
bottom
and have
lane.
the tournament, and it's such a magical
Easiest
journey
tournament
for
of my
us
life.
because we get to
Swept
go
9-0
different
every
cultures,
team.
the varieties, and
3-0,
it's such a
3-0,
great
3-0.
opportunity for us trying to test our
Could you
limits
imagine?
with other powerful team as
I
well.
couldn't.
So
I don't know. I
appreciate
couldn't imagine
everything.
them
It's
saying
such
that.
a
There's no
milestone
way.
in my professional career as an esports player.
Amazing, amazing.
Or would you
I'm sure
imagine if
everybody had an amazing
he was
experience here
actually
taking
saying that,
place
and then she's like,
right here at the EWC
"No, it was a
Amazon
very
Arena.
fun experience.
But now,
Happy.
Sky, we've been seeing
Glad
a
we
lot of this
won."
going on over here, and we've been seeing a lot of amazing moments. But
That was a
one of these
3-0 and a
players
half,
and
bro. That was like a
members
9-2
will be
kill
crowned and will be called the
diff
MVP
right there.
of the tournament. So, what do you think?
Let's just with a few more seconds
Sure,
ready
let's
before
go.
the FMVP, please.
Let's
Because
go.
we have so many things going on with
Of
these
course,
amazing players.
of
Please
course.
share some thoughts. 欣荣，跟我们分享一下这次的感觉好吗？此时此刻。
感觉这是一个非常神圣的时刻吧。对，然后此次来到沙特旅行，感觉吸收到了很多东西，希望就是这次的回去就是能够好好备战，然后非常开心这次来到沙特旅行，来到沙特打比赛，对。
It's become a while. I'm so happy to be here, and I will be trying my best when we come back to our home country, China. And I'm so thrilled to standing here, standing by me. You know how you feel right now. What's the thing you want to say? 你想表达什么呢？此刻？
我想表达一个点，希望以后全世界各个战队跟选手
Oh, yeah.
欢迎来挑战我们。
There's only one point for us. Let the world know we are the best. We are so welcoming to
Oh, yeah.
every challenge in the upcoming
That guy's
season.
confident.
Welcome to test our
He's the
limits.
GOAT.
All right, next up, 花海。What do you want to say? 你想跟我们分享什么呢？
我觉得的话，因为这一次我是属于一个轮换的状态嘛，我觉得不管是首发还是替补，我们都是梦之队的一份子。然后我们身后代表的不仅是梦之队，还有我们整个 KPL 整个中国赛区。然后我们会越做越好，然后争取以后拿到更大的成就。对。
We are, I mean, under rotations with Pan always, but I think that no matter we're on the roster or with a substitute, it doesn't matter because we represent KPL as a team. We represent as in the total our biggest
Teamwork, baby.
power from
Beautiful.
KPL from China.
Beautiful.
The last but not least, no
Not
fear
least,
standing by
let's
me.
go.
What's your thought? 来吧，
看我说啥？
说说你的感想，跟全世界的观众有什么想要分享的呢？
十分开心能来到沙特吧，然后感受 EWC 的文化，然后我觉得来到各个
Yo, Jake, thank you for the gifted membership, bro. The biscuit, thank you, thank you.
也希望我们自己的
All the tribe fam community appreciates it.
得到一个提醒，也希望大家能来到中国一起来
Appreciate it, bro.
享受我们的文化。
Welcome to China to experience different things, different cultures, and interesting cultures in our home country. And we are all very happy to be here. Very honored to be at Saudi Arabia in Riyadh. Thank you for the inviting, EWC.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, KPL Dream Team, everybody.
And
yes, sir.
I believe, may I have the honor to announce you guys to the world, the tournament MVP at the very last second. Can we hear some answers? Who's the FMVP?
Who will it be? Louder.
Louder, please. I heard a lot of different answers.
Well, I'm hearing a lot. What about here? Who do you think is the MVP? Well,
So many different answers, and please, the world awaits for my announcement.
Yes.
It's been a super honor to be here, and please, ladies and gentlemen,
MVP.
and the audiences in the arena, let's hear it from the names of the tournament MVP. He is...
You know?
drum rolls.
Is it?
And
Yida!
I knew it. I knew it. See, I was paying attention. You see that?
Just one more time, Yido, please take a
You
little
know, I
step
knew
forward
it.
for a little bit
I
of
knew
interview,
it. That's the
please.
guy.
How
That's
do
the
you feel?
confident guy. He's like, no, I got this. I'm the GOAT.
感觉怎么样呢？
谢谢感
Yup.
谢我的队友吧，没有队友也没有
Fans go
成就
crazy
我
for
的
you
问
now.
题，都是队友衬托的好然后我也会努力的。
All right, I have to give the best gratitude and thank you for my teammates because without them, I couldn't make this so far.
amazing, amazing.
You know,
Not
you know. I
only
said you know,
you're
it's
the
you know.
MVP, not only get the appreciation, but do you know, you just won as well, $50,000 here.
Yes, sir.
You know, 成为我们本届比赛的 MVP，除了所有的荣誉，除了全世界知道我们是最强以外，你还会有属于你个人
Yes,
的
sir.
5万美元的
$50,000
MVP 奖金，这样子
$50,000
丰厚的
gold
奖金，你打
Yes,
算怎么
sir.
使用呢？ Let him think about it. It takes time. It takes time. Yeah.
我用来给大家发福利吧，到时候。
All right, I'll bring the benefits to all of you for our supporters all around the
Yes,
world.
sir. The fans
So
going
generous.
crazy for you know.
Totally, so I
Yes,
think you can
sir.
invite everybody for dinner.
你会请大家吃饭吗？
那必须得请。
Of course, definitely, with no doubt.
Let's go, everybody. Let's go. That is an amazing thing taking place right here, ladies and gentlemen. The Esports World Cup for the honor of Kings Invitational mid-season has been an amazing journey. What about you, Sky? How you feel about this so far?
I think it's only the beginning of a new chapter.
Totally, totally. Wow. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for KPL Dream Team!
Shout it out for KPL! Thank you
Yes,
so
sir.
much for the ride. It's been beautiful and wonderful.
Buy
Thank
a
you so
lot.
much.
Beautiful energy. And now, back to you. Amazing
To buy a
times
lot of
this year.
skins with $50,000. That's for sure.
The Honor of Kings Invitational Mid-Season 2024 champion, the KPL Dream Team. Amazing and a perfect tournament. Did not lose even a small game. They came in, dominated, they saw, they conquered.
Absolutely blemish
Yes, they did.
free for the KPL Dream Team. And some people expected it coming into this tournament. We expected a little bit more of a challenge from our teams. But like they did say in that winning interview, that they are welcome to more challenges throughout the rest of the world. So I think it's now our time to step up.
Definitely. KPL Dream Team came in flawless victory, getting the FMVP for, at the end. So it's a spectacular ending here. I just can't get any happier than this. KPL Dream Team showing to the world that they're still the top dog of the game.
Talking about Ino, in the moment that he just heard that it was gonna be 50K on that bag, like he didn't actually even realize it. He was like, 50K? What? Why not?
I mean, who wouldn't do
50K.
love just to be standing there on stage and be like, hey, here's a free 50K? I'd be like,
He literally had no idea what
yeah, here it is.
50K.
Definitely, he's gonna treat us all to dinner, I feel
Looking
like.
like
Absolutely.
that guy, bruh.
And I believe that he deserves it, man. Like he was an amazing character over there. Always, every single time that he jumped into the game, he was always like the top
See that guy
player.
right there?
He was always the core of
You know,
the team. Like the KPL
he's
Dream
50
Team, the 5
50K
players, well, the 7
50K
players that
richer.
were able to participate in this tournament, all of them, they were amazing, but
That guy,
Ino
.com.
kind of like stood out a little bit more than the rest.
Yeah, feeling that first game, definitely things got a little bit shaky, but Eno came and saved the day, and he took away that low. That was pretty much a really dangerous game. Compared to the other two games, was a little bit easier for KPL Dream Team.
Yes, I mean, we say it's easier, but for any other team in this tournament, it would have been pretty much neck and neck. But there was just so many times for LGD Gaming within that one where they were just literally backs against the wall, trying to just push out that KPL Dream Team for one more victory, but it just wasn't enough. The KPL Dream Team just came hard and has smashed LGD Gaming in a 3-0.
That composition at the end for the KPL Dream Team, just amazing performance. Like the way that fly play on Guan Yu, it was incredible, man. Like the way that he can just come from the sides, you don't know what to do. Like literally, you just corner out there. You don't want to move forward, don't want to pull back. Like, what do you do?
Yeah, I feel like that flank, the dispositioning by Guan Yu. I mean, anybody on that KPL Dream Team was there to initiate.
Yo, hold up. Look at the sponsors, yo.
You got the monster with the control. You got the Guan Yu coming from the back with a flank. Anything is
$50,000 plus a bag of Kit Kats.
And that's what the good thing about KPL Dream Team in that last composition.
I mean, that's the thing about Guan Yu, right? You were just saying that, Isaac, you don't know where to move. He can move you for you. That's the whole point of that hero. He can bully the heck out of you, and it's crazy how we saw Fly on that Guan Yu.
I hope to see a lot more people out there just playing Guan Yu, man. I hope that this tournament is going to help people around the world to understand that there's a lot more heroes than just the meta. You do not only need to play those 3, 4, 5 meta heroes. Like, there's so many of them out there for you to actually pick, to choose your favorite, and just to get to that level.
I agree.
I feel like definitely after this EWC match, everybody's going to go home. They're going to try all the new heroes. Definitely for myself, I definitely want to learn Guan Yu, even more hero like Ogron or this Lone. Definitely going to be a really nice resource to learn from.
Yeah, I mean, Ogren is already one of my mains. It's just trying to get him through that ban phase. It's one of the most hardest tasks so far for myself. But something like the Huan in the mid lane is something I want to definitely look at myself.
That's something for everyone just to kind of experience, right? Like just to go home and to really put it there in the lab and then just try to make some experiments. We had 2 semifinals and a grand final today, and Kidia has brought to us the plays of the day. What about we just check on them, just the highlights of what has been an amazing last day of our tournament?
Yes, I love about this one. 4 minutes, LGD try to grab the, but look at this Guan Yu. Guan Yu try to go around the back here, and this is gonna be the BKS moment versus LGD. Going in, almost getting those kills, almost getting a triple kill on Guan Yu. Great job, double kill on Xian, and this is gonna be the triple kill of the day.
Even though LGD Gaming did not take the victory at the end, Xian was really such a great player throughout the whole tournament, man.
Yeah, I mean, in that semi-finals match, it was just basically Xiang actually just navigating the map, but AG Global
100%
really
gonna
surprised
install
me with
this,
their
yes
first
sir.
game against the KPL Dream Team, where we saw that Snow was on the Mulan, and it was just a great effort for them. But
hey man,
unfortunately,
you two could be
just like
competing
LGD
for
Gaming,
50 grand.
they did lose a 3-0, but it was a valiant effort, I think.
Yes, on the next one, LGD versus
50
KPL
grand
Dream
MVP.
Team. I really love this landing one pick. A very surprise
He's gonna go back
pick,
to China.
and a lot of burst damage coming in.
In one
and you
hand,
can
he's
see
gonna have
LGD's
50K.
lasted
And
so
in this
long.
hand, he's gonna have
almost got the
a full bag of
almost
Kit
even went to the
Kats.
Tempest Dragon. So this match is probably my favorite
Fire.
match of the day right here.
All of us, we were on the edge of our seats, man. Like, we're like literally like, can they really turn this around? Can they really do it? Sadly for them, it was so close, but yet so far, man. It was really difficult.
Yeah, I know. We were even on the Casa desk, and it was literally, everyone was shouting like, oh my god, what's going on here? Is it actually going to be turned around? And it was just sort of like, oh no. Everyone was just getting so excited. I feel like it was just kind of like
Esports
hyping
tournament in
up
the
a
first
collective
place?
Casa
Nah,
desk.
bro.
Just spiritually.
It all
Spiritually,
depends how
everyone
much
was
you
over there with
practice.
the boys, no?
Yeah,
everybody
definitely.
wanted to see an upset. Sadly for us, it was not there.
You can put the hours in.
The tournament has come to an end.
You got this.
But
Yo, what's good, Joker?
what's next?
My bad, bro. I didn't
For
see
a
you.
lot
What's
of
up?
the
What's
teams,
up, bro?
like, they had the opportunity to play against the KPL Dream Team. As we move forward into the next tournaments, what do they need to go back to their clubs and actually start working on if they actually want one day to have a chance to beat this gigantic team?
Definitely, they want to go back to the drawing board, as after this competition, every single team already know about KPL Dream Team. So they're going to learn from them, definitely. They're going to learn about the composition and learn about the way of the game. Maybe that's going to be the most important factor that take away from this competition.
Yeah, I mean, exposure's the best teacher, right? Because from Season 2 Invitational, we never were exposed to the Malaysian region, and then we took away from that. VKS was able to take a win of the Malaysian region, and then we come into this one where we first going against the KPL Dream Team, and that's the exposure that these teams need to take forward. And
no matter what you do in life,
this is where we went wrong,
no matter what it is,
what we need to do,
if
and
you
just
put
study
the
that.
time in,
It is
practice,
important, right? Like, because if we really want the whole globe
and actually
to
want
be
to
able
be the
take
best,
this game and
you
then
will
just
be,
really
man.
become a bigger and bigger and bigger brand. We need the people out
Whether
there, man,
that's
and we need the
studying
clubs to really up their game.
in your job,
they're doing an amazing job. Believe me, man.
or
I've been
playing
here
Honor
for
of Kings
years, and this has
professionally.
been an amazing tournament. I'm so glad myself to be part of this whole road. Next, we need to just keep working tirelessly, man. Get more people, get younger people out there, get everyone playing, get everyone learning.
What's up, Galaxies?
Hopefully,
What's up, bro?
next time, next year, if it is, when we have that KPL Dream Team
Armenian
against someone
YouTuber,
else,
hello.
we might have a different
Good
story
morning,
to
good
tell.
evening, good afternoon.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it only feels like a few months ago where I was re-watching the KIC 2023 just to find out what these teams were all about, and now we're here at the mid-season invitational where it's finally a global effort, and it's just been an amazing journey, an amazing experience for not just myself, but just the global talent to finally meet each other as well, not just the teams.
Yeah, definitely. I'm just waiting for that team one day who can stand up to KPL Dream Team. Maybe not even win, just take 1 point away from them.
That day is going to come.
Yes, exactly.
I am certain.
I'm certain.
I am very, very, very confident that that day it's going to be there, and it's going to be soon, man. It is not going to be one thing that is going to be, oh, in years. No. I'm certain that it's going to come very soon, as long as everyone out there is just putting out their work, just really doing their part. We're ready for the last part of our tournament, that totem walk, man. It is going to be right out there. It's going to be amazing just for us to be able to see the players making it all the way there to really carve their names in history. They've worked really hard all of these years just for this moment.
Those are the goats.
And they're out there just really ready for this moment. Check it out.
Look at that, bro. That looks sick. I love it.
Yeah, as we could see that the players' keys that have been smashed have just been put into the bottom of that big totem that is going to be filled with resin at the end of this whole championship. But that's just going to be a gentle reminder.
I want to go
some
to
of
the
these
Esports
teams
World
just
Cup.
to try better next time.
Yes, that's going to be the walk of glory here for the KPL Dream Team as they put in that medal into that totem and showing so much glory and etch their name in history as the first EWC champion of this series.
It is lovely, man.
Yes.
Imagine if Zulon read my
to
message.
just really look
What's
forward
good,
for the
Razor?
future. That is the last thing that we need to be thinking.
Maxi
Is
Garcia,
thinking about,
Tribe,
like,
yes,
our
sir.
road for glory. How can we really just become just like these players? These players have really worked really hard to make it where they are right now, and they are an example for all of us for sure.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, it's everybody's effort to do better. And as we get through this final part of the tournament is just really reflecting on how great of an opportunity it has been for the teams, for everybody in the production team as well as the talents, just to finally get together and give a great first global efforts and a great show in Riyadh as well.
Definitely. KPL Dream Team came a long way, and they finally did it. They came in, they got what they wanted, and they are showing the world who they are, and that's going to be a celebration here.
This is a celebration, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Amazing. The sky right now here in Riyadh, in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, shines. And it's all the colors for every single one of the fans of Honor of Kings out there. Believe it or not, that sky right over there is shining not only for them, but it's for everyone. Thanks to everyone out there that is playing Honor of Kings. This has been the Honor of Kings Invitational mid-season, man. It is just that moment for us to really carve, man. Look at that. The sky is out there. Blam. Get. What does this mean to us?
I think it's like just a beacon of hope, really, isn't it, for the game itself? It's just a great start for the global esports journey, and anything just grander on this stage is only going to get even better for the teams, for everybody involved.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like it's like a beginning of something new. Definitely they're showing the world of what KPO is making of. I feel like KPO Dream Team going to have so much competition down the line when they say they want to challenge the whole world.
Boys, this has
Wrap
been
up the
amazing.
event. Yes, sir.
Get, Lamb, thank you very much for everything.
Saudi Arabia, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. The Honor of Kings Invitational mid-season comes to an end, but how will the future look like? We do not get to decide. You get to decide that. Please support the game, support us. I am Isaac Peña. This has been the Honor of Kings Invitational mid-season 2024. Hope to see you next time. Goodbye.
Yes, sir. Fire. Beautiful. KPL Gaming. Oh, that's fire. That little ending right here, this is fire. Awesome event? Yeah, I agree. What's hype? Esports finale, final outros always go hard. I completely agree. When they show like all the replays, all the B-rolls for every team, teams walking in and out the stage. Yes, sir. W screenshot right there. I would screenshot this, put it on my Twitter banner, and never take it out if I became champion. I would actually never take it out. Shout out to, you know, the MVP. Looking like that guy, bro. I don't know. Looking like that guy. I'm a champion. I will, bro. Rust. Rust. Alright, chat. It has been a great stream. A great tournament. And it's looking like a beautiful day. So, wherever you guys are in life, just try to become a champion like KPL, alright? Whatever you're doing. And yeah, great stream. Great chat. We love the Tribe gaming. We love the Tribe fam. And yeah, hashtag for the Tribe. Hashtag Tribe win. Shout out to Biscuit. Galaxies. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to DK. And yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the future. Bye. Bye. Have a good one. Bye.